Good Sunday morning. Good morning to the YouTubers. Larry's live on a Sunday morning, getting ready for my morning wake and bake. Vaughn Hilton, I see you're still out there lying, buddy, old pal. Lies, lies, and lies. Is there anything you do right besides lie? Good morning, Jones. Don't be a J-Dubs. Vaughn, quit fucking lying, buddy. I'm calling you out again. So it was just a dummy account, huh? You're the dummy with the account. Because I know what was in there. I know what's in it, buddy. Don't fucking lie. There's 40,000, not 20,000. I know. And that's not counting 3-4 months worth of rent that I've paid in after that. It matters how many your light bills are $300-400. Your light bill's more than my fucking rent. Let's be real. So yeah, it could be down to 20,000. It matters how you're spending it. Truth will come out, James Vaughn Hilton. The truth will come out. That's guaranteed. I'm moving my camera back a little bit, people. I'm trying to get my morning wake and bake ready. Stinky, I hope you get to see this morning. Morning, Michelle. Stinky's lying again. It's going okay, Moondog. I usually don't do Sundays and Saturdays, but I did a Saturday. I'm doing a Sunday. I got to see what Vaughn had to say finally. If there was no trust fund set up, he's lying. He says he only got 20,000. He's lying. It's going all right, Moondog. I'm alive. I'm kicking. I'm here. Yeah, I'm going to prison again, baby Jane. Man, I just can't stay out of that prison. I might as well just take everything with me when I go this time, huh? I go to prison every month. Didn't you guys know that? I'm a felon. I am a felon, so I go to prison once a month, every month, people. I go to prison more than Vaughn goes to the doctors. The only fucked up thing about the whole situation, there ain't a prison in the whole United States of America that has my name in it. Yeah, that's what he thought, baby Jane, but yeah, it don't work like that. Their next court date is December 1st. Yeah, and to the hospital. Yeah, I wish J Dubs would talk shit to me, baby Jane. You know he won't get on here with me neither. For people that talk a lot of fucking shit, they sure hide a lot. Well, you're gonna say it wrong one of these times, and somebody's not gonna take it right, and they're gonna smack him. I wish he would. Baby Jane, I really wish he would, because then he's free game to me, buddy. Come on down here, J Dubs. You like the red ones and you like the green ones? Coming down and meet Mr. Purple. Let me show you what the real color green looks like, buddy. See it? That's green. Yeah, Vaughn's gonna let him live in the trailer Vaughn's in because he's gonna cut Vaughn's grass. Let's see how that works out. Let's see how it works out when Vaughn's got to pay property taxes every year and he ain't got no money coming in. He's gonna have a lot of money going out, but he ain't gonna have no money coming in. No, baby Jane, Vaughn's not gonna pay him. Vaughn's gonna let him live in the trailer for free. With bills coming in, with no money coming in, what's gonna happen? Because J Dub's gonna be living in one of them rent free just to cut his grass. The other two houses are being condemned, and mine's being condemned. So he won't have no houses to rent. He won't have no rent money coming in. J Dub is married, yeah. Yes, he is, Robbie. He gonna bring his girlfriend down here and lose her is what he's gonna do. He's not moving in with Vaughn. He's moving into Vaughn's trailer. Vaughn's moving into the double wide with his kids. That's what's going to be how they scam him off the property. He's going to let them out their names on deeds and paperwork, and they will pay taxes. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I wouldn't want to leave a big city that my mommy and daddy lives in neither to go out to some little fucking country home that I have no idea what's going to happen. So, J Dubs, you think you can pull your wife down here? That's fine, buddy. Let's see. Let's see you do it. Morning, Nate. Yeah, I know. It's Sunday and I'm here, Nate. I'm not a Sunday man. If you ain't heard yet, Nate, I'm going back to prison again, buddy. Not today, Nate. I said this week coming up. This is only the first day of the beginning of the new week, buddy. And I'm not even supposed to be on here. I'm just doing a little clipping here, real quick, maybe a 20-minute thing here. Because the wifey's getting my coffee ready and I usually don't get on Sundays. I watch my football and watch all my TV shows. But since I'm sitting here rolling my morning wake and bake, I figured I'd just go live. See, breaking them down, breaking it all down where it's rollable. Seen the video from last night or yesterday that Todd did. So I figured I would get on here and respond to it. Yeah, he was talking some shit again, Nate. I'm going to prison. There's only $20,000 in the account. We made a dummy account, but there's 20,000 in there. Who's going to put a $20,000 in a dummy account? What's he looking for? 20 million? Hey Vaughn, since we're out there telling the truth and shit, buddy, oh pal, let's tell the truth. Your mom wasn't worth millions. She was worth billions, buddy. She's the richest woman in the fucking world. You know, I almost just said something, people, that I would have smacked my fucking self in the mouth for. I'm sorry, Miss Alice, for even thinking that, honey. I love you. The judge is clueless. Oh, we already know he's taking all the money from the estate. He's taking all the houses and everything. People, he won't have it more than 2 years. Vaughn with $40,000 don't last long. He went through $30,000 within 2 months. She was also married to Donald Trump, too. Gas for the truck, I don't know. Gas for the house, he has natural gas. He don't have to pay nothing at all until the gas well dries up. And then he's going to have to change everything over. He's going to have propane tanks and everything brought in. And it's $1,000 to fill up a brand new propane tank. Yep, my cousins should be on their way home this morning. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what he said, Michelle. His dad's $2 million inheritance. Now he's trying to back out of that because he says that I took his $2 million inheritance from his daddy. His daddy did not make 1% of $2 million working for the door company. Unless his daddy was out there standing on the corner. Now I'll say it about Big Irvy. I don't know Big Irvy that like that, but Miss Alice, I would not say it to about. Andrea took the 2 million. Yeah, that's it, Riz. My wife does not wear fake jewelry, Nate, because it'll make her fingers turn green. If it's not real, she's not going to wear it. And she wouldn't wear any of Alice's stuff. Everything that's on my wife's body is from me and my boys. Yeah, exactly, Moon. Can't wear them costume jewelry. Yeah, well, I didn't steal no fucking jewelry. We don't steal. I'm not a stealer. I know when to give wrenches out, people. Don't beg for them. No, Nate, I did not take this hat from Vaughn. Hell, I've had this shot for a very long time. Yeah, I know, baby Jane. There is one thing right, though. If she did, if she does have them savings bonds, you ain't going to be able to hide them. You go to turn them in, they're going to be turned in, and there will be notifications wrote down on them. So whoever does try to turn them in could be in big trouble. That's if there is any. I've never seen any. Yeah, it's the Kentucky maple leaf. You got that right. It's the United States maple leaf. Oh, baby Jane, it has already been started. The minute they said that he was in charge of everything, we filed charges. I might be able to get a little bit out of it, but James is going to get a lot out of it because he literally put Uncle Jim's name, address, and everything out there. Yeah, Vaughn was on last night. Todd did it. Look up Todd. Todd's the one that was, chatting on it. Todd's the one that was videoing it. That's what we're gonna planning on doing, baby Jane. Everything he's got, we can take. Just like he says, he's gonna sue all of us. He's gonna sue me. He's not gonna throw me out of here until I give him the 30,000. Well, I'll be living here forever because he ain't getting no 30,000 from me. Well, it's going to cost him real big. You know, you can't sue somebody that ain't got no money, James Von Hilton. Well, guess what? You now have money. It's time to sue you. Morning, Jeffrey. I know, people. It's a Sunday. Larry don't do Sundays. But I'm here this morning because there was a video released yesterday. Vaughn talking shit, so I wanted to get on here and verify it. So, I mean, Vaughn, just quit lying, buddy. I mean, have you ever thought about telling the truth and seeing how long it goes, Vaughn? Well, he ain't dealing with Swanson's no more. He's Dollar General TV dinners because they're cheaper for him. And lottery tickets, yeah, that's $500-$600 every time. That's $5 on Tuesday, $5 on Friday. He spends $1,000 a week in fucking not scratch offs, but Powerball, Mega Balls. Oh, I know, baby Jane.
There's your coffee.
Miss Alice was worth billions, not millions, billions. Yeah, honey. She was married to Donald Trump and Bill Gates before she married Mr. Hilton. Vaughn, prove it to me. Prove to me that your mom had war saving bonds. Show me where she bought them from. Let's go right from the get go. And how old was she when she bought them, James? Sorry about his luck, Nate. Me personally, I think the judge and lawyers are just giving him the rope long enough to hang himself. But the lawyers and judges and everybody knows the Frost don't want nothing to do with this. We literally want to get out of this. We don't want to take care of Alice's properties. That ain't our responsibility. We got other things to take care of. I worry about my fucking kids. Uncle Jim's worried about his family and taking care of his kids. We don't have little spoiled little kids that ain't fucking grown up yet that Vaughn don't know how to raise. Our kids are all grown and gone. Yeah, we're all thieves. Well, people, I'm gonna tell you one thing. If I would have stole anything from Alice, it wouldn't have been money. I can tell you that right now, right fucking now. If it was anything, it would have been the picture of my great grandfather, my great great grandfather, my great great grandmother, my great 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 grandmother's pictures. To me, them are priceless. Them are pictures that are never going to be fucking replaced again. You can't take them when they've fucking been dead for 57 years. I have never said that. And there's no video out there to show me that I said that I think Vaughn is messing with his girls. I said it could. I mean, he's a pedophile. He said he did not pass the pedophile test that UK gave him, and they wouldn't give him another one. He's the one that stepped into that, not me. Vaughn, when you step in a pile of shit, you get it on you, not nobody else, bitch. You better quit drinking that fucking instant coffee and go to Folgers. Because that instant coffee's tearing your fucking brain. Oh, fuck. Can't tear your brain up. You ain't got a fucking brain. Exactly, baby Jane. You know, it's just like I told Andrea first thing this morning when she talked to me. In my book, Andrea was still a little girl. 18 years old and he's 45? No, he drinks that instant coffee too, Nate. Yeah, he took his mom's instant coffee. Pilot water coffee. There you go, Robbie. But that must be what poor people drink because I don't care if it's costing me $10 a can for Maxwell House or $10 a can for Folgers. I'm getting one of them two. They can keep that instant. Good morning, Kitty. This is Big Larry's Morning Sunday. And I'm waking and getting ready to do some bacon. My wife's getting ready to go to church this morning. Instant coffee is for prison. Yeah. No, they went and looked at them, and she told me if I took one cat, that it's going to make a lot of noise. It's going to cry a lot because they're used to all being together and all. She's trying to con me into taking two cats now. He's always accusing me, Chopper. No, he don't make anything. He has no money coming in at all. I know I lost a couple of viewers this week. They said they am sorry that they couldn't join my no live chats no more on YouTube. Because of my wake and bakes in the morning. I don't know if he's trying to hide it and he sees me doing it, so it makes him want to do it, and he's not allowed to do it no more, so he just wasn't going to watch me. Yeah, Robbie, it was definitely a crazy day in football yesterday. South Carolina beat Tennessee. Hey, hey, hey. Exactly, baby Jane. I agree 100%. He don't understand that. You cannot collect child support from somebody living on Social Security disability. They're barely getting enough fucking money to take care of themselves, let alone pay bills with somebody. He thinks he should still be getting the paychecks even though the kids ain't in the house. So the government is supposed to be giving him paychecks and they're supposed to be giving the foster parents paychecks to take care of the kids, huh? Don't show them numbers to him. He'll get really confused. I hope not. Lock. No, there was never a court ordered for her to pay child support. Yeah, child support's a joke. Who's going to win the World Cup? I have no idea. Nate, I can't tell him how to get his rent because he ain't getting shit from me. I'm going to make him evict me. Yeah, we have nothing on the ground at all. I get a haircut about every 3 months and I take a bath every single day. Well, they said Buffalo, New York was getting 5 foot of snow, so. Well, I know, Robbie. Some people don't. Robbie, what are you talking about? The way I understood, Von Hilton's not been in a bathtub or shower in 10 years. You want to know how to get away with it doing it one day? He's been doing it for 10 fucking years. He ain't took a shower since probably before his wife, before he got with Andrea. So you got that 5 foot of snow there, Michelle. Well, you can see how he walks. Just watch. God bless solar. Yeah, I think I gotta send them weekly paychecks out this week too, don't I? I got a couple of them that might even get bonuses this week. Todd, Solar Marshall. Think you're both gonna see a raise in your paychecks. It's road. Kind of sloppy, but it's road. It'll smoke. And that's the only thing that counts to me. Good morning, Isabella. Glad to see you this morning. Yeah. Got a little bit left. Probably got one or two more left, so these are the ones I use. I like some nice fatties. I don't like them little toothpickers. It's got to be a fatty in my book. Yeah, the lightweight blues. Well, that's good, Moon. That saves more for me, buddy. Appreciate it. I used to, Isabella, but it seems like they roll too tight. Okay, Adam. I've seen people make them. Give it time, kitty. Give it time. Okay, I understand that, Isabella. Hey, any way you can get it rolled, that's the way to do it. Well, we're taking it in medical marijuana. Never know that, Robbie. You don't know that. That's one thing I don't understand. Why they have not legalized it yet. They say it's a gateway drug. And I don't understand that. What do you mean by gateway? So if you smoke weed, that you'll go to harder drugs? That's a lie. The only gateway drug marijuana is a gateway to the refrigerator. Let's be real. My mom told me a long fucking time ago, and I believe her. It makes you hungry, sleepy, or horny. Pick one of the three because that's what it does. Yeah, it opens the doors, the refrigerator doors. Yes, exactly. Didn't think it would be in Virginia, but it is now. Right, Adams. I agree with you there. People say, well, it's addicting. All drugs are addicting. Let's be real. My Dr. Pepper is addicting. I go crazy when I ain't got it. Um, Not trying to be perverted. I'm glad there's no children on here. My wife's a drug because once I get some of that stuff, I don't want to quit getting it. So is that a drug? It's dragging me in. It makes me want it every single morning. That's why you watch who you get a cigarette from, Adam. I like to buy them from the store, and I know what I'm smoking. Yeah, not yet, Isabella, but Texas is on their way to it. Wake and bakes. You got the bakers, bake them. Yeah, that's probably why my ex moved out of Texas because it wasn't legal yet. She left me because I got high, but she was a high head too. Told me she didn't want to be with no potheads. She didn't want her kids to grow up to be potheads. Well, let's make it clear now. Them kids are 26 and 24, and they're both potheads. They didn't learn it from their father, they learned it from their mother. She didn't want their daddy to make them potheads because mommy wanted to make them potheads. Murder Mountain. No, I have not. Yes, dear, I am. And I that's what I say, handyman. Within 2 years, the whole United States will be legalized. I don't know if it's just going to be, medical or is it going to be you know what I mean, for fun too. I mean, nowadays it ain't like they're growing it out in the yards and letting them grow and letting the wildness and the animals and all this and that get to it. Nowadays they're being grown in big old factories. They're adding chemicals. They can take the THC out. They can add THC. They can give it flavors now. Vaughn's always been in a fantasy land, yes. I think so, Flintlock. Well, handyman, we're sitting at 23, so you guys are warm. No, I disagree there, Isabella. That is not where it's all growing at. Yeah, that's the word, handyman. I know a man that had a field with 500 plants in it this year. I know 4 or 5 other guys that's got plants out in the woods, 15 and 20 in a little round group area. Well, yeah, you might get a little cold, handyman. I think I'd wait until later on this afternoon when it warms up. Yeah, California's growing a lot over there. So is Washington. Yeah, in the Green Triangle. I'm not saying they don't grow a lot. They do grow a lot. Yeah, I believe that, handyman. Yeah, they're getting raided and taxed. That's it, Riz. I know a few years ago, I'll kind of tell you the little story. I won't say where and everything, but I met a guy. I smelled his stuff, and he was going to go on vacation. And he says he's scared to go on vacation and just leave his plants out. He lived in a nice, rich neighborhood, and he had like 6 or 8 plants. I think there's more 8 than there was 6. And he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Don't know what I'm gonna do. So he decides that me and him talked a little bit. He went ahead and dug them all up, put them all in big old 5-gallon buckets, put them in his garage, blinded all the windows where nobody could look in there and see his plants growing. Dan, I wouldn't want that many, buddy. I'm happy with one. I can't handle 2. I'm barely handling 1. Let's be real. I think my arm's gonna go falling asleep on me. Later, Riz. Yeah, let's be real. I can barely handle 1 wife. I don't know what I'd do with the harem. Same thing with Vaughn. Vaughn, let's be real, buddy. Well, how do you say that? One will be cooking, one will be cleaning, and one will be watching a movie with him. Oh, at least. But I ain't had them all at the same time, Dan. Tell me you wasn't a horn dog when you were young, Dan. You're probably still a horn dog. You want to talk truth? Let's be truthful. Yeah, see, there you go. That's what I'm saying. So how many you been with, Dan? You whore dog? 5, 6, 100? Yeah, that's what I thought. Man, it feels weird wearing this hat. Yeah, we dug my hat out when we were packing last week. It was sitting on the shelf. So I brushed it off and I've been starting to wear it. Y'all can see it. One of my friends used to wear it like a couple weeks before he passed. And I thought it'd be kind of like honoring him to start wearing it now and then. I have different ones. We got them all packed away though. because, I'm preparing to move. It ain't like we can lay them out on the shelves or anything, because I lay them out on the shelves. What's going to happen? The mice and the rats will chew up that shit.
Hi, people. I won't be here this afternoon, so I wanted to say hi.
Mm.
Bye.
Wife said hi and bye, people. Hi and bye back, baby.
Love you guys.
Good morning, Green. I think I said that. I'm just double checking. Yeah, she's getting ready to go to church. Hi, Solar Marsha, buddy. I think you got a bonus coming in your check this week. I'm writing out your check, buddy. I think you got a bonus from that video that I seen yesterday. That was on yesterday, but I didn't see it until 3:30 this morning. Yeah, usually I don't do Sundays, so anyone here already know. Most of you already know I don't do Sundays. I don't do Saturdays neither if I can get away with it. He's got a lot of surprise still coming, Solar. He just thinks everything's going to be peaches and cream and everything's going to fall in its place. It's not. Well, you have fun, Solar Marshall. You're going to the wine yard? Well, I mean, I'm not saying he's really screwed, Robbie, be honest with you. And Marshall, you still here? Yeah, because I heard him say something about, I said something about him raping his kids. I've never said nothing about that. Ever. And I heard you stick up for me and say that I've never said that. And you're right. Thank you, sir. Because I've never said that. All I said is he did not pass the pedophile test. So I doubt if they will give him his kids back, is what I said. That's what it's about to me, too, Marshall's the truth. And I don't care how you all think, if he was lucky dog or whatever, but I think a 45-year-old man messing with an 18-year-old girl is wrong. Well, I hope everything's going good for you, Marshall, because I mean, you're a good person. You only deserve the best, buddy. You ain't never did nothing wrong to me, Marshall. You ain't never. I mean, you've questioned some stuff, but the bond and shit. On me, I love you there. That's why you get that paycheck, buddy. I mean, you're like literally one of the ones, Marshall, that can get into his group. Because he don't let too many in there. It's like you and J Dubs and maybe one or two other people. That most of these people are kicked out of there. He even sees my name, he runs. Well, that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah, but you want to know what's going on too. Yeah, I mean, like I said, and I'll say it clear right now on this station. I've did it twice before. Vaughn, quit lying, man. Quit trying to fucking make something people believe something that's not true. You be an okay guy, you might be able to do some live broadcasts and get people to send you money. Yeah, exactly, Marshall. You see, I ain't seen that Nate, but he might have. I mean, he better be lucky that Solar Marshall even took it out of the kindness heart to do it, because I wouldn't. I'd rather have the fucking dog warden go out there and take all them dogs from him, every one of them, and give them good homes where they're going to be loved and took care of, and not fucking mistreated and have their dog food dumped on the fucking ground. They like to have dog bows. He's never put water out there for them. He lets them run down across the street and drink it out of the creek. That's why they're getting hit. I am doing okay, Cat. Yeah, let's go out and have fun, buddy. Enjoy life. That's what every one of us should be doing. Wife says every one of us should be getting ready and going to church. Well, honey, we all believe different, ways. Some of us have our churches at home. Some of them have them on the fishing lakes. Some have them in the deer hunting blinds. Last week, a couple days ago, we were talking about how much deer meat one deer would put out. I figured 10. But, I was out on Facebook and I posted it on Facebook. A man got a 10-point buck. He literally cleaned it, gutted it, got rid of everything, cut all the meat, laid it all out on the table, put the deer head there with the skin and all the meat. It'll probably make, and it's a 10-point buck, nice size. It probably will make him 15 or 16 meals for 4 people. Makes me look younger? Well, thanks, Green. I need something to help me look younger. Whitetail, Nate. Well, I mean, it matters where you get them at, Solar Marshal. I've seen them be only 100 pounds, and I've seen them go up to 150. Some of them maybe 160 if they've been running around a while, and how they're eating, if they're hitting someone's cornfield and eating good every day. Oh, okay. Good eating for sure. That it is. You better start using some up, Moon, because it's season again. Good morning, Fishing New Jersey. Well, Nate, I don't know about that. Because to me, there's only one deer, and that is the white-tailed deer. You ain't calling a moose or an elk deer, are you? Because they're not. Oh, yeah. I see big old white-tailed deer in my yard all the time. I've been hunting them for over 20 something years. So I know what deer look like. And certain states make certain different sizes. I mean, I remember one time I was down in Florida and I seen a deer down there. I kind of had to laugh. This thing wasn't no bigger than a dog. You know, like a little dog, like a little Great Dane or something. I've been up to Michigan and seen them 130, 40, and 150 pounders. Yeah, I'm hunting my native species here, yes. Yeah, you guys have a lot different other stuff that you can hunt in Australia that's eatable. Yeah, up north has some of them big old ones. Here in Kentucky, they're running anywhere from 120 to 130. To be honest, that's about where they've been running. Yeah, I love deer meat too. I could eat it every day, but I'm not allowed to kill that many. At a distant, Vaughn looks like a deer. I really messed up one. Oh, yeah. Like it's already been hit. Honey, before you walk out the door, you want to hand me the phone? I mean, you don't have to. I'll just let it sit over there and let it ring. Let the answering machine grab it. But if somebody calls that we know that I want to answer, then I won't be able to unless I get up and get it. Yeah. Or put the heathen to work.
Put the heathen to work. He needs it.
I do need to start putting him to work more, really.
I know.
He's been getting away with murder too much. Yeah. I mean, I'm still hunting. There's some things I'd like to go hunting for. I mean, Honey Nut Cheerios for breakfast. This one was just on 2 hours ago. Yeah, I've never shot a mule deer. But, like I said, I ain't really hunted too many places. Little up Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky. I'm in the 3 states I hunt in, so. And I don't do much of Michigan, and I definitely don't do much of Ohio no more since I'm a Kentucky resident. Because them non resident licenses are expensive. I think this year I'm allowed 1 buck and 3 doe. So that's a good thing. So I'm allowed 4 deer this year. The only thing that sucks is I ain't gonna be able to carry my tradition down. I don't think my boys really like to fish or hunt. I mean, when I ask them if they want to go, it's like, no, Dad. Thanks, anyways. Well, Green, I kind of don't really hunt too much more. As my dad calls it, it's called killing, not hunting. Because I'm spoiled. I don't have to get up and go jump on a 4 wheeler and drive 5, 10 miles up in some woods and get a deer. Nowadays, it's more like sit on the back porch, drink my coffee, and let them come down the hill to me. Well, I don't want to force them into nothing, Marshall. Well, they've went fishing before. Don't put me wrong; they have went fishing, and they have both caught some. But they kind of get bored if they're not biting. A lot of people do. Like I tell them, they're not going to bite every minute, every second. It ain't. You know, Larry, can you physically get up and get the phone yourself in emergency? Yes, I can, Nate.
Yeah, be able to do that.
Can I do that, dear?
Yes, he can.
You heard her, Nate. Well, my parents always wondered where I was too, but it wasn't in no forest screen. It was through the whole city of Toledo. And they only wanted me home to take care of the younger kids. Who is it?
It's a woolly worm.
Oh, you found a willy worm
Yeah, in the house.
in our house.
Yes. You want to see?
Well, don't touch him, pick him up somehow else. What's he look like? He got a lot of black or a little black?
No.
You sure it's a willy worm?
It's a woolly worm.
Wife says she just spotted a willy worm in our house. I want to know how this willy worm got in my house.
She's curled up into a ball.
That's what it is. It is definitely looks like a willy worm.
It's a woolly worm.
And it's only got just a little black on it. So,
His head's black. The rest of him is brown. I don't want to kill him. Should I take him outside?
yeah, he goes outside. I don't want him in our house.
He's not like his.
Honey, you can put him in a jar with the lid on if that's what you want to do. That wouldn't kill him. He's probably going to freeze to death when you throw him outside. Oh, I'm sorry, Nate. I didn't know. We do, we do too, Robbie. We have to make sure we tag them.
Daddy.
You, if that's what you want to do.
Okay.
What, for me to get up and go get the phone? Hell, that means I'll have to pick up the camera and the laptop and my name's not Vaughn Hilton. I don't show.
I don't know what to put now.
Don't know, baby.
It's
You can
cute.
shut that overhead light off, though.
I just don't want the rats to get him.
Yeah, I don't do that, Nate. Sorry. Because I've been doing a lot of things I usually don't do anyways. Like I'm not supposed to be here right now, but
Not either.
yeah, you are, baby. You're at only 8:30. You won't leave for
Oh,
another
I gotta take him
hour and a
out.
half. Yeah, you do.
I put the woolly worm beside the porcupine.
Okay, did you check your sugar yet?
No, not yet. I've been drinking
Check.
water. I've
Well,
been drinking a lot of water, so.
well, check your sugar. Take your shot. Eat. You only got an hour and a half before church. Yeah, the wife's getting ready for church in an hour and a half. She don't miss it unless she's sicker than a dog. Yeah, football be on here at 1 o'clock. I don't think my game comes on until 3:30. I'm waiting to see what them Cowboys do today. We gonna lose or win? Yeah, I think if I was a billionaire, I think I'd start my own NFL football team. I see everybody's quit talking to me here. What was it?
Said hi. That's all it said.
Yeah, definitely take your shot. I only got 12 thumbs up. I didn't do too hot today, did I? Yeah, well, I see you, McGregor. No, she goes to a real church. No, I see it. I don't know what that word MOSQUE even is. What is that word? What's that mean? My wife goes to church. She's a Christian. I'm not ignoring you, McGregor. Maybe if I took it off of live chat or top chat and go to live chat, maybe that'll help me. I still see the same things. I don't see the much difference. Morning, Joe. How you doing on a Sunday morning? Can you all hear what I'm watching this morning? I try to turn it down low for you guys can hear it. Morning, Shade. Good. Okay. It was Saved by the Bell. Happy Sunday, Meg. No, I ain't had Burger King recently. When I go there, they owe me a fish sandwich anyway, so money's kind of tight right now. I gotta get ready to go get my kid from college for a whole 4 days. Whipty. It's gonna cost me at least 50 to get there and back. And then 4 days later, it's gonna cost me another 50 to take him back to school and get home. And then a week later, I gotta spend another 50 to go get him again. So my kid's costing me a lot of money this coming week, so I kind of can't go out to eat. Can't go out and do nothing really. But it'd be good to see him home. Pretty soon he'll be on that Christmas break and he'll be home for like a month and a half, maybe almost 2 months. And then we'll lose him for another 3. I mean, I probably could save the money and pawn him off to one of the family members, but I don't want to do that. I want to spend some time with him on them 4 days. Because we got family members that live up by where he goes to school. But I think me and mommy wants him to come home for these 4 days. Well, people, like I said, I wasn't going to get on here long. Stinky says a bunch of shit. I'm going to jail again and this and that. And Vaughn, just all I can say is quit lying, buddy. You know it and I know it. You said she came over and looked at your nice double wide trailer that's all cleaned and ready to go. Yeah. What did she say, Vaughn? You already said it. She wanted to see what the other trailer looked like. And you didn't show it to her. Yeah, I know he has, Nate. That's fine. That's because he's catching these videos. I'm pissing him off. I got more viewers than him. I'm pissing him off. Sorry about Vaughn Hilton's luck. Yeah, I know he's my biggest fan. How many times he say he's gonna put me in prison? How many times has I went to prison? How many times I even went to jail? None. Not from him. And I'm not going to. I ain't did nothing wrong. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I was the power of attorney where I took care of her bills, her money, and all that, and that is exactly what I did. I never stole a penny from her. Literally, like I said, when she died, she probably owed me money. I didn't charge her for her own birthday cake. I bought that myself. The roses on her tombstone, on her casket during the funeral, that wasn't out of her money. That was out of my money. I paid for the $80 worth of roses. I didn't charge her all the time taking her to doctors. I didn't charge her every time I went to the grocery store for her. Because most of the time I was getting for me too. Yeah, she could even owe me a turkey. Because with her son touching it, that just disgraced it right off the get go. We ate it because it was the only thing fucking there to eat besides the ham, and but still, he come in there and tried to steal the damn shit. Vaughn, all I can say, buddy, one day you're gonna say the wrong say this something wrong to the wrong person, and they're gonna clock you. And it could be anywhere. Anywhere. From in front of your trailer, from the stores, anywhere. Even the courthouse. People are not afraid to go to jail, Vaughn. Vaughn, jail, it ain't nothing. That's a vacation, buddy. That's 3 meals over your in your mouth and a roof over your head. Yeah, Vaughn is a turkey taker. Yeah, I know. Think he's working on some new lights and stuff too for his imaginative house or whatever game he plays. 3 hots and a cot for Stinky. And he gets regular. Well, they'll make sure he takes showers, Mag. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that one, buddy. They will guarantee you he gets a shower. Yeah, they'll make him shower. Exactly. And that's where Big Bubba's going to meet him, too. Yeah, he's definitely a man child. Yep. I wasn't going to say it, 4 acres, but you're definitely right on in that. No, that is not what was said, McGregor. I watched the video. Sorry. Go back and watch it again sober. Because I never said nothing about Vaughn molesting his children. And Solar Marshall stuck up for me, if you've heard the message right, because that's what I heard, and I watched it twice and I rewound it to listen to it again to make sure I heard what I heard. Solar Marshall said he has never heard me say that, and he is right. That's why he got a raise in his paycheck this week, because he's telling the truth. Well, if Solar says I said that, I'm going to tell Solar to show it to me. Show me my video. I got every one of my videos. Okay, well, maybe I didn't hear him right. I'll go back and watch it again. It don't matter to me, McGregor. The only thing I said is that if Children's Services gives his kids back to him, I want to know how. When Von Hilton himself has got on here and said he did not pass a pedophile test. To me, when you say and you're taking a pedophile test, they're telling me that you're interested in young children. That's what a pedophile is somebody who is interested in children. Does Vaughn fit the shoe? He's 45 messing with an 18-year-old. I don't know. Does he fit the shoe? Thank you, Kitty. Do I think Vaughn would ever mess with his kids? I hope not. I really do. I hope not. Because then you are definitely a very, very sick individual. And I'll say that to anybody who messes with a child. Period. McGregor, I don't know, and I don't care to know, honestly. Yes, they do look like their mother. Exactly.
Daddy.
Don't know. I mean, it'll all come out sooner or later, Shade. Did you ask if I was done with the coffee? No. What's that one?
Is this that girl driver?
I don't know. Let me see. I don't know which one you got, honey.
Is that the girl driver?
No, that is not that girl driver.
Oh.
This is Mrs. Winston. Beth Bruce.
Yeah.
My wife picked up one of my cards.
She looked pretty, so I picked her up.
She's on my Pro Set NASCAR cards.
Have you heard from Marsha?
They're probably traveling right at this moment, honey.
I know.
This is Sunday morning. They laid her dad to rest yesterday.
I know. Yeah.
She might even be spending a little more time with her mom. I don't know.
Her mom, yeah, I love her mom too. Okay, I'm gonna.
Have I ever been to any NASCAR?
Yeah.
NASCAR? No. Indy cars? Yes. I got free tickets to the IndyCar races, so we went there 3 different times. And I've never been to a NASCAR. I would love to go to one. And I got a few of them just around me, so one of these times, Joe, I'm probably going to get up and go to one of them. I just don't know which one yet. You grew up in Indy and never been to a 500? Wow. That's cool, Joe. Hopefully you got his autograph. Yeah, we went to the IndyCar races 3 times. Michigan International Speedway, 3 years in a row. I got a few autographs from the Indy cars. Miss High Nose wouldn't give up her autograph. If you guys know who High Nose is, Danica Patrick. My dad said he went to a couple of the Daytona ones, but he grew up. Well, he didn't grow up. He lived in Florida for almost 30 years, so he was close. Now, see, I live close to a couple of them right now. I got the Kentucky track I can go to. There's one over here in Tennessee that I can go to, Bristol. Um, I think there's one over here in South Carolina or North. I mean, there's tracks all around me. Yeah, I just don't like all the walk-in and the big crowds. And to me, I think it's more fun. Me and 3 or 4 of my friends all get together and watch it on one of our big screens and drink our beers and smoke our dope and enjoy the race. I thought about writing NASCAR a letter once. I don't know if I've ever said this, but I've thought about that once. Writing NASCAR letter. Usually it's weird how NASCAR is going nowadays. I remember when they first started, when I first started watching them. They were okay. The cars were running good, but you know, you get tired of watching the same old people win. Now that they got the new car out, there was how many? 19 new winners this year? Yeah. Yeah, and that's why I kind of look too, Kitty. You get a lot better closer view because up in them stands you see little dots moving around the track. At least that's how it seemed to me during the Indy race. Bunch of little dots going around the track. I enjoyed it back when we used to have the Budweiser shootout where they used to grab the bottles and they chose the number. That number was their starting position. I like that. But they need to give some of them other boys a chance to win too. I think NASCAR needs to do something different. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of drivers switching seats this year, so I don't know how that's going to go. My wife's driver don't drive the 18 no more. He's now driving the 8. So now I got to look for an 8 car with his name on it. Now, I was going to write them, I don't know how weird it would be, but you know how they qualify and they find out who the fastest car is on the track? I think they ought to do that. Find out who's the fastest and don't tell none of the drivers. Don't tell nobody. Okay. Find out who your fastest is and line them up like we always do. Right before the race, we rotate the lineup. So the fastest car is the last car to start. And the slowest car on the track will be the one to start that race. Let's make these drivers win these wins, not by just going fast. You got to be a good driver too. You want to get past them slower cars in front of you. I mean, I've seen races where people's come 2 laps down and won. Jeff Gordon, hello. He came from 2 laps down and won a race. You can get winners anywhere. I mean, then you got these real drivers that just seems like they just win, 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 win. They just don't lose. Dale would do it all the time too. Yes. I love them doing it, but I mean, sometimes you get tired of them. I mean, a lot of people got tired of Jeff Gordon winning them. A lot of people are getting tired of Kyle Busch winning them. I like to see a little bit of everybody winning them. No, Shay, the slowest one's the last car to start the race. The fastest car starts it. Of course, they're going to run away from the pack, and them slow cars. They'll catch them in 10 laps. I want to see them go past them cars and then go 10 laps. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so I don't know what race I'd want to go see. If I could choose any race through the 36 races they have, I don't know which one I would want. A lot of people say a lot of them are good, so I mean, and they all know because they go to them. Yeah, it's all about points nowadays, yeah. But then, Kitty, it's also about wins. You only have to win one race the first 27 races or whatever, 26. Only have to win one. But then you got to win 2 more within the next 6 weeks to be in the playoffs for that championship. Look at Kyle Larson. How many did he get this year? 5? We got some drivers out there that never got a win this year. That who's always winning. You know, I think Kyle got a couple this year, and we all know who the winner was this year, Joey Logano. As y'all know or didn't know, I was a Jeff Gordon fan. I still carry Jeff Gordon stuff. And because Jeff retired, I will still stay with the 24 car. William Byron. We have not been doing a Jeff Gordon, but we do have wins under the belt, so that's all we want. I mean, there's never going to be a Jeff Gordon or Earnhardt again. Hey, I don't know if it's true. Someone says Jimmy Johnson is coming back. Is a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. And I'm glad you said that, Kitty. Thank you, dear.
Oh, God.
You can probably take that other one if you want. It's probably half. Well, Kitty, you might be happy because he might be coming back. He retired from NASCAR, got bored. He went over and ran some more cars, and rumors is he's coming back to visit NASCAR. Well, I'll just keep an eye out. I'm telling you what they saying. We start back up in February, the end of February. You'll start having the shootouts and qualifying, and then Daytona 500's the main race first. I think it's like the 18th of February. My dad says that's the race to go to. Well, Shada, yeah, sorry about her luck. You all heard what I thought about her. I tried to get her autograph when she was driving in the Indy cars, and her shit must not have stank because she just walked on down the road. It's okay, I got a bunch of autographs. I think the biggest name one I would have got would have been AJ Floyd. Well, I mean, I didn't follow her or anything like that neither, but I went for any autograph I can get while I was there. I'm not going to tell y'all no lies. The first year I went there, I didn't know what to expect. Had no idea. I got a letter in the mail saying Marlboro's giving me 2 free tickets to Michigan International Speedway for me and a friend to watch the Indy race. Well, hell, the only person I knew around me right there was my cousin, so me and him went. We said hi to people, and we didn't have no ink pens, no markers. We didn't have anything with us really. We didn't know what to expect. We watched the race. Well, about a month before the race started the following year, he got a letter in the mail giving him 2 free tickets from Marlboro. And me and him went back again. We took our markers and everything we knew we were going to need. Third year, they sent me the tickets again. We had a blast. Yeah, so I didn't like her. She wouldn't give her autograph up, so she act like a snob. Do I think women belong in NASCAR? If they can get up in there and drive with the men, go ahead. It's a free world. A woman can do anything a man can and more. They have babies. Men can't have babies. Yeah, I'll tell you the truth. I don't know exactly how many signatures I got from people. I got signatures from the crew chiefs to drivers to maybe the tire carriers. I don't know. When I went, they had trucks there. There were semi trucks, and they had your ropes, and they had these little pictures of stuff. And we take one of their pictures, of their driver and this and that. And we would stand there and wait for someone to come out and just, hey, sign this, because I knew it belonged to that crew. Yeah, it was fun. It was interesting. We got a few signatures. I did get my picture taken there with a Jeff Gordon car because Jeff Gordon won that race that year. So I got to lean up against Jeff Gordon's winning car that year. Yeah, it was cool. We got hats and everything. We had backstage passes so we can go back by the pits and everything. You can go look inside the garages and see them working on their vehicles. It was pretty interesting. I'd love to go on NASCAR one, though. I really would. But I want something close to the railings. I want to be able to see this. I always thought Bristol. I mean, it's a small track, quick, easy. You could pretty well see the whole track from one spot. You think Lightning McQueen is the best racer? Okay, Shade. Well, I hate to tell you, he was not the best racer. Mr. Petty himself has that one. Richard Petty, over 200 wins. But you guys know when he got them wins, though, they were, he's a good driver, don't put me wrong. And Mr. Petty, if you're hearing this, nothing wrong. You were a good driver. You do got 200 wins. You all-time champ. But, they race every Sunday. Back then, they didn't race every Sunday. That's what I'm saying too, Kitty. You've been to Bristol, Walton Glen, Martinsville, and Vegas. See, that's cool. Yeah. If I had all that money that Von Hilton says I have, you guys would have seen me at them races, every single one of them, all 36 of them. I'd like to have a season pass to NASCAR. Hell, as much money as I stole from Vaughn, I should be able to sponsor my own car, huh, people? Damn, we're in the billions, I know, so you think I'm rich enough to get a car? Put Stinky's face on the front hood? The Stinky Mobile. You know, for somebody who wasn't staying on here long, I've been on here quite a while. Yeah, right along the fence. Yeah, I want something where I could see the race. I know they're doing 200 miles an hour, but still, I mean, yeah, one of these days I'm gonna have to dig out that stuff and check out whose autographs I really did get. See if they're even still around or do they become a big name after, you know, the IndyCar races. Somebody told me that AJ Floyd's signature might be worth something someday. I kind of agree with it. He was definitely a good racer. He's also a good car owner. He owns them now. I don't even know if he's still around. Anyone know that? I know not too many of you's into NASCAR and Indy cars. Yeah, I didn't miss one this year. I watched every single one of them. And then when football started, it was a back and forth. So if NASCAR went to a break, I went to the football. As soon as the commercial was over, I'm back on NASCAR. I think I've seen that movie, Shade. Honey, what time she say you guys were getting together?
10:30.
Okay. I'm just checking. You know what you brought me earlier? It's way too early to give me that. Unless you sucked all the coffee down.
No, I don't think I made me a cup.
Oh, yeah, they had, I was thinking you were going to tell me the Talladega Nights. That was just on the other day. NASCAR racing story thing. Well, back to Richard Petty. I mean, he wasn't racing every Sunday. He was racing three, four, five, 6 times a week. So that's why he got so many wins. 24 viewers. Oh, now I jumped up two. Coming in two at a time. Yeah. Good morning, life. No, I didn't see no purple striped leg. I heard he was talking shit about me again, but that's normal for me. Jacob, everybody's going to prison, buddy. James Arnold's going to prison. I'm going to prison too. 3 life sentences. How'd you hear about it, Life? Did you get a picture of it? Did you see it? Hopefully, you got a copy of it for we all can see it. I'll have to go see if I can find it. James who? Jacob? James Arnold? Or James Stinky? Yes to which one? If you're talking about James Arnold, put yes again. James Arnold is my uncle. My father and James Arnold were brothers. So that makes James Arnold my uncle. Oh, yeah, we know that life. It's why you won't go to a doctor. You're right, life. He says there's no. Well, he says, he told me one time there's treatment across the world, on the other side of the world. I forgot what country he said, but they were the only ones that can do it. And I was like, well, that's kind of weird, James, because all them countries over there are sending their people over here to learn from here. They go to school here. Then they go back over there. He knows more than the doctors. You got that right, life. Yeah, he's stupid, people. Gotta remember, he's still just a kid. I mean, stuff that 12-year-old boys should know. That's where his mind's at. BTW, Larry, the adoption hearing for the 6th has been moved to the 1st. Are you asking me if it did, or are you saying you know it did? Because life, I don't know, but I did talk to Andrea, and she says that she has to be there on the 1st, that it was going to happen on the 1st. That's what she told me. Okay. Because she was telling me she had to sell her iPod to get money to come up here and be at the hearing. And then after the hearing, she's going to take her check and get herself back home. Oh, Richard, if I would have had a big enough home, buddy, I'd been all over it. If I would have had a big enough house, I would have been all over that. 59 shade, not 80, 59. And he still acts like a 12-year-old. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I'm no doctor neither there, life, but, I personally wouldn't want to be a doctor. Too much work. Too many responsibilities. Yeah, I have no idea life and that. Something happened to happen or something, yeah. Because I don't know how you just quit growing up. Yep, he's rotting away. Shit. Yeah, I was about ready to get off here, but now my viewers are jumping straight up. What? 8, 9:30? You still got an hour. You okay? Tired? I mean, it's up to you if you go or not, baby. You know it? Yep. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't let my kids push me around in the yard in my wheelchair, but I'm down to a wheelchair almost, so I can't say much about wheelchairs. All I say is he's putting himself in that predicament. He's the one that's not going to the doctors. He's the one that's not getting no medical help. To me, that's called playing Russian roulette, James. Stinky. To stink the other side. I don't know. I might be having problems with my heart and my legs, James, but I take meds for them. What are you taking for your leg? Nothing. Sooner or later, that's going to get all up in that bloodstream, James. It's going to go straight to your heart and your brain, and it's going to kill you instantly. Because Jada was on the other side in stockings and bra and a cape. Good one, Richard. Oh, shit. Somebody's trying to get me on Facebook. That or Facebook's telling me it's somebody's birthday today. Oh, it's a little bit of everybody here, looks like. Well, people, I think I'm going to go ahead and close my YouTube up today. It's been 2.5 hours. I got 33 viewers. I appreciate every one of you coming in and saying good morning. Too bad Vaughn didn't do nothing interesting, really. Well, yeah, because Shade, I think he's afraid that they're going to cut his leg off. And then he's not going to be able to go nothing and do nothing. And they're going to put him in a nursing home until he can learn how to walk on that one leg and how to get around and take care of himself. And if he can't take care of himself, they'll put him in a nursing home till he can. He says, James, you said Uncle Jim put your mother in the nursing home for no reason? No reason at all. I mean, literally falling out her bedroom window and busting her leg. Right? No reason. James, when you said that I told you that Jim took money out of the house, yeah, I'll say it again. Yeah, Jim took money out of her house. Exactly what he was supposed to do. Because she told him to take the money and take the carpet up and put me hardwood floors in, replace my goddamn skylight, replace my front door, give my house a paint job. Do you think everybody does that for $1, James? Is that a $1 a day, James? You don't fucking know. You don't work. You don't know what it's like to even make a dollar. You ain't made a dollar since they probably printed the dollar. Be real. People, I'm out of here. Y'all have a good day. Stinky, God bless you, buddy. You all have a good day. Peace out.